EDTalks. We are SPI's Youth Power Leadership Institute, and our motto is kids changing systems versus systems changing kids.
The 2021 to 2025 strategic plan unapologetically reimagines a world where Black youth feel loved, safe, and free. This is detailed in our mission and vision.
Listed here are SPI's 8 values, and we want to highlight the values that we focus on as youth leaders. My favorite value is recognizing youth versus our serious work.
My favorite SPI's value is promote high expectations with high support.
My favorite SPI's value is respect families as loving experts.
Now it's time to get loose and have a little fun before we show what we got, before we show what we know. Kyra, would you rather do your own stunt in an action movie or have a stunt person do it for you?
Honestly, I do my own stunts because I want to have fun. Like if I was in Flash, I wouldn't want to run on the buildings upside down, jump over cars, because I'm energetic. So why would I want somebody else to do my own stunts? Jamya, let me ask you the same question. Would you rather do your own stunts in an action movie or have a stunt person do it for you?
I'd rather do my own stunts in an action movie because it's my, it's my stunts, it's my movie, and I want to get my, all the credit I can get rather than having somebody else get credit for doing something for me. I'll just do it all by myself. Okay, here's a different icebreaker. Octavius, look at your phone and tell us your most used emoji.
Well, my most used emoji is that I don't know emoji, and it's always good like this, and I like it because I never know.
The work is always more fun when we have fun together.
Here are the 3 pillars of our Youth Power Leadership Institute.
Stories have to be told or they die. And when they die, we can't remember who we are or why we're here. Sue Monk Kidd, author, The Secret Life of Bees.
I am Jamya from Minnesota. I am from making Thanksgiving dinner with my grandma, from collard greens and banana pudding. I am from Black people. I am from Q6 and Loves, from R&B and cookouts. I am from loving and believing in yourself. In order to lead without apology, I must speak from experience. I am Jamya Q6.
I am Octivious Dole, from the Son of the Nave. I am from Liberia, where the sun shines every day. I am from the land of fufu and soup, from the rice and greens. I am from the Bassa tribe, where the people sing songs every day and give thanks to the Most High. I am from TG, aka Toga. I am from TG. Liberia, Monrovia is home, and Kolokwa is our everyday language. I am from Christianity, waking up at 9 o'clock to go to church. In order to advocate, in order to live without apology, I must focus and pay attention.
I am Kyra Bester from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I am from Family Sunday dinners and Cinnamon Toast Crunch pancakes, from Pineapple Upside Down cakes. I am from beautiful Black African-American people. I am from Kirsten Hughes and Jesse Bester, from hip hop and jazz. I am from excitement and joy. In order to lead without apology, I must stay firm and strong. I am Kyra Bester. The 3 core takeaways we want you to remember are: number 1, Black youth are leaders and change makers whose expertise should be valued, sought out, and compensated.
Number 2, creating youth-centric, equitable education systems require truly listening to youth.
Number 3, there are proven and practical ways to improve outcomes for Black youth and youth of colors.
Octavius.
Oh, thank
you. Why did you choose to come here today? And what did you think when you were asked?
I choose to be here today because I want Black youth voice to be heard, not just here, but everywhere. Young black youth never get heard, and then we get misunderstood. Like for example, a youth walking around school mad just don't assume things. Talk to them because we be needing a talk sometimes. I'm speaking from my experience and for other youths and for other things my age. We respect we respect family and adults outside as loving educational expert because we look up to adults to show us the way. We are young entrepreneurs, young black business owners. They say they say the kids are our future, but how can we be the future if we don't got nobody that listens to us, not just telling us what to do and not just telling us what to do and what is best for us. We know our left and right, but sometimes we need directions. And that's in direction and understanding. That's where y'all comes in. Jamya, if you could change one thing about how young people are treated by adults at school, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about how young people are treated by adults at school, I would have changed how adults kind of assume that young people don't know what we're talking about or what we're trying to say. When a teen or a young person is trying to explain themselves or even tell an adult what's right, an adult will brush it off or just assume that the youth don't know what they're talking about. In my own experience, it has happened multiple times. And instead of taking what I'm saying into thought, adults would rather question how I know what I know or try to make it seem wrong. Kyra, I'll ask you the same question. If you could change one thing about how young people are treated by adults at school, what would that be?
Jamya, I want teachers to be more respectful to understand our experiences that we are high school students instead of gossiping about students. I've seen it myself in my school that teachers talk to other teachers and students about other students' hygiene or personal business. In my opinion, it was inappropriate. It made me feel embarrassed for the other student and feel bad inside for the other student too. And if they knew that some of their words can be hurtful and inappropriate to other students, they wouldn't be doing that.
As spies, we amplify youth voice empowered to contribute to our community. Now let's talk about assumptions, things that are accepted as true without proof. Kyra, what assumptions do you think teachers and school staff make when they see you? And what makes you believe that?
Honestly, the assumptions people make about me is that I'm shy and a quiet person. I only be in school quiet and stand to myself with my headphones on while I'm doing my schoolwork. But if they talk to me just once, they will know that I'm not a shy person. I'm an outgoing person. I'm a youth leader. I want to create my own recreation center for youth. I travel to 5 different states. But if they just talk to me one time, they'll know that's not the truth about me. Octavius, I'd like to know what you think are some of the most common reasons adults don't ask for young people input. What are adults afraid of? What would you tell an adult today to encourage them to create a more youth-centric classroom or education system?
Well, Kyra, I think adults don't ask for young people input because they think we don't know better. We cannot make better decisions than them because they are adults and we are young people. We need to stay in a young people place. They are afraid of the truth. They call it disrespect. Scared to be corrected by young people. I encourage adults to ask for young people. I encourage adults to ask for our opinion because it's important just as an adult opinion. Jamya, let me ask you the same question. What do you think are some of the most common reasons adults don't ask for young people inputs? What are adults afraid of? What will you tell the adults today to encourage them to create a more youth-centered classroom or educational system?
One of the most common reasons I think about is just adults being afraid of change. They don't want to hear an opinion that might be different than theirs and that may change their everyday way of thinking. Adults are afraid of things being different than what they are used to doing and their ways of acting. I would tell an adult to just be more open to young people's thoughts. Don't do whatever young people say, but take their ideas into mind and actually think about them.
There are teachers, school staff, and schools who get it right. This is important to know. This is important so we know it's possible. Jamya, can you identify school program and or teacher staff who gets it right? What does it look like? What does it feel like? How can we get more people to take on those behaviors and actions?
Miss Jones is a teacher that gets it right. She was my 7th grade math teacher and my step teacher. She gets it right because she never let me doubt myself when I was going into my first accelerated math class. She always finds the best way to encourage kids, and she is a lot of kids' favorite teacher, so she has to be doing something right. An adult that gets it right is an adult that isn't just looking for wrong all the time. An adult that actually cares about the youth they are around and isn't just there for their own benefit. We can get more adults that get it right by adults realizing that all kids are not the same. I understand that some teachers may be teaching a whole class, but some youth have things that they need individually to make sure they are motivated and doing the right thing. Same question for you, Kyra.
I think a teacher named Miss Jackson, the social worker, gets it right. Miss Jackson is the first social worker in my high school experience I actually talked to because she's energetic and outgoing. Getting it right is truly showing respect to the high school students. She makes sure everyone is mentally and emotionally right for school and life. She makes sure she give out care packages to help other students that's in need of help or having hygiene problems. It makes me feel awesome in the inside and out to know that someone actually cares about the young adults. She takes her job very, very serious and do more than her job. I think we can get more people to take on Ms. Jackson's behavior if they knew how they make students feel and knew that it's very heartwarming to be so caring. Octavius, can I ask you the same question?
Yes,
Can
you can.
you identify a school, classroom, program, or teacher and staff who gets it right? What does that look like? What does it feel like? How can we get more people to take on those behaviors and actions?
Well, Kyra, I feel like High School for Recording Arts gets it right because they understand that students, their staff, and teachers are respectful and they treat everyone, no matter who you are, what your nationality is, or sexuality. They tell that every young ones are the future and their action shows. For example, they let all young people advocate for themselves and take on their own responsibility, like being responsible for your own graduation, coming and going whenever, because they understand that young people needs education, but also has daily jobs to get to give. They give you that opportunity where you can be most comfortable at.
The 3 core takeaways we want you to learn are: number 1, Black youth are leaders and change makers whose expertise should be valued, sought out, and compensated.
Number 2, creating youth-centric, equitable education systems require truly listening to you.
Number 3, there are proven and practical ways to improve outcomes for Black youth and youth of colors. We say we'll do whatever it takes to end racial disparities.
Does that mean changing our own practices?
Achieving equity will require us to make thousands of different decisions every day, from how we interact with youth to policies, funding, staffing, data, culture, and more.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.